And we are live. What's up YouTube, what's up Twitch? Langleton here, and we're back for another live stream of Dune Imperium. Hey Busji, and good to have you here on Twitch. Seems stream is maybe not perfect in terms of data. Let me just check with the Wi-Fi. Let's see. Hey Tony, good to have you here as well. I hope it works. I hope it's not too laggy right now, trying to fix it. Yeah, it seems better now. Hopefully it works. Yeah, let me actually just check on my phone as well for the stream, because I got a feedback that my face was covered by the little number of viewers that you cannot remove on the phone. So I wanted to see that on my next live stream directly to see how that works. Hey Jake, good to have you here. Awesome. Glad to hear that's your first stream. Welcome to the stream then. Let's have a quick look what we're given. In the Shadows, Power Play. Fervor is not too bad neither, but especially in the Shadows and Power Play, to be honest. And we have Minimic Film, Sonic Snoopers, and Windtrap's cheap tax. But yeah, Ilban is available. Always gonna go Ilban here. So it does say it's still not perfect on the YouTube side. Hey Rex, good to have you here. What's up? I hope you all have a great Sunday. Okay, let me have a quick look then on the stream. It's especially when I'm smaller here. Yeah, maybe it would be better if I put my camera slightly... Okay, let me try that quickly. At the same time. I put myself... well, if I'm more in the center, then it would make more sense. Actually, why not here? Because there are intrigues, I guess, sometimes. Yeah, let's try here. Let me know if that's better or not. We'll figure that out afterwards. Hey, Polykill. Yeah, number one again, indeed. Yeah, let's just deploy well. I think we'll do that, and probably... We even meant that? I'm not sure, actually. Yeah, let's just go with. Good luck, have fun. Then... Let's see. Yeah, I'm curious to see where the intrigues exactly land. I haven't been testing it at all, but I was told basically when you watch the stream on the phone, you kind of don't see my face because of the number of viewers that you see bottom right, and there's no way of changing that. So at least now I'm on the side, and actually we also see the here the card set aside by Helena, which I guess before I was covering. So it might be better where it is right now. I guess we'll see. Let me know as well if you have thoughts about that. Now, I am considering going Mentat with the ring though, because if we find Seek Allies, Recon, or even Experimentation down to Haga, get myself maybe a Water or a Spice to possibly go Conspire next round. I don't hate that, so let's maybe do that. See what we draw. Seek Allies and Experimentation. Okay, we keep 5 Persuasion, which is good. Happy with that. We find Seek Allies, which could be Still Suits. Could be Still Suits. How many troops? Do I send, or do I even go Hardy to try and win that fight? I mean, 3 troops and we win it, right? Most likely. Actually, we do. Yeah, I think we go Hardy then. An early VP. For pretty cheap. Gonna have to do that. Oh, 7 persuasion. We found the mimic film. At least doesn't find anything too good here, let's be honest. Lido early revealed actually. Wait, what was that about? Wait, no, he didn't early reveal. No, never mind. He revealed, yeah, I don't know. I got confused because I guess I'm player 2 Ilban, which is not so often happening. No, he revealed in time. He just went smuggle and full space. Now, oh, 6 persuasion here as well. Strong persuasion we find there. Probably gonna go plant coupling then. In which case I would probably nuke to try and find something good. No, didn't go plant coupling. Spice trader instead. Is it plant coupling? Not a bad card, but I feel like we can chase the upside here. 5 persuasion reshuffling now. Okay, well. Researcher is maybe a small upgrade. Reverend Mother is also not too bad, but yeah, no, it's gonna have to be researcher here. Ability travel, not too interested in that now. The still suits 2 troops would still have 1 melee fight as well. It seems. I'll go smuggle. I could graft it to... Yeah, actually why not? Already graft. It's not like it increases my options right there. Because I'm anyways gonna go down here. Hey Olive, good to have you here. Olive Rose. Sorry. I read just half your name for some reason. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Hope you have a good Sunday. So, yeah, Great Flood probably goes Conspire afterwards, we can expect. Did Beast have his ring last round? No. Had a bit of an awkward hand there. So has 2 factions and the ring this round. Lido has full space and the ring typically, so if that's open for him, I expect full space into shipping. And he could ship up down, feed Solari to everyone and be on 6 Solari himself already. I think we don't get Swordmaster anytime soon. As player 2, that's often expected, but he goes Mentat first. I did not expect, to be honest. I mean, that's a bit of a bummer, but I guess we are akin. Find the ring, of course. It is what it is. I'm just gonna send out 1 troop, I think. Mentat there is a bit surprising. It's really just a move to block me because he takes the risk of not being able to ship this round, possibly. Hey WLMK, what's up? Good to have you here. Goes well. Okay, so now Lido does surely full space ship. I think subject could be a thing for me. Plus fervor. Those are not amazing cards, but we could make them work. We also have the researcher here. So the further we are there, the better. Okay, well, he takes a different route. Decided not to go ship, I guess, and prices both Helena and myself out of that fight. Maybe I go for the trash, though. Yeah, let's go trash. Maybe, actually, before making that choice, I could take the beetle, because I will take that card anyways. Hey, Yummy Dummy, thanks a lot. Yeah, I tried to improve a bit my thumbnails. I did finally get the premium. A bit ashamed of saying that, a premium Canvas subscription. Until now I was just writing the free version, but yeah, we finally got there. I'm gonna try to play around a bit with it, but yeah, so I appreciate you noticing that. Thanks a lot. Let's just trash that. We find blackmail though. Maybe a bit of a bummer not to have sent out 2 troops then. Do I blackmail? I think it's a bit expensive to blackmail for this. Yeah, I don't think I do. Unless we see him sacrificing or something. If it allows me to go from nothing to first place, then yes. To second place? I think we might be able to win a VP with that rather. Okay to lose a troop. It's Solari. To be honest, I don't expect to cement that often this game, which makes it a bit harder for me to play, obviously, without a Swordmaster, but we'll have to make it work somehow. If Mentat is gone, I might wealth into High Council to shift a bit, because we don't see our Swordmaster. Yeah, I mean, if smuggling's open, maybe we smuggle down, get Solari, and then we could get it next round, actually. Not really, though, because Lido just up, down. Solari, he's on 6, and me feeding him 1 Solaris. He gets it next round anyways, yeah. Yeah, I can block Swordmaster, actually, and will. So that's even worse for me, yeah. Now wealth is also gone, so I'm not getting... I cancel this round unless I can smuggle down, but I'm a bit less of a fan of smuggling down for High Council than I am for Swordmaster. So let's see. Surely gonna go Mentat. Oh, smugglers, okay. So his turn would be smuggle into ship. I guess, but then I'm happy to Mentat there. Okay, I guess we will reveal experimentation and play researcher with subject. That puts me here, gets me the spice. Murky. Could get Chomurky if I go down here, considering I get that 2 spice as well right now. Playing these 2 together. Not sure I want it, but I think I want still suits more, so let's play that first. Is there a world in which I don't get this? No, I don't think so, right? Even with an intrigue, bump, reclaim, they would need 2 intrigues to make it work. I think we're safe with that. Let's deploy and researcher already, just to make sure. There should be 1 spot we can play subject anyways between Technical and Imperial Basin, but just to be safe, let's already play the researcher. And let's send out 1 troop. Imperial Basin is gone, so subject has to put Technical. Is fine. Maintains a 5 persuasion as well in case something nice pops. Raven Mother wouldn't be so bad, but I think that's gonna be taken surely. Guys, give me a very short second. I forgot my syrup just outside the room, so I'm back in a second. All right, there we go. Oh, that's pretty heavy stuff. I wish I could have gotten high council this round, but I guess I would have revealed before any of them anyways, and I don't have a nuke, so yeah, don't mind me. That would not have worked. Oh, you've never been able to get Jessica? That's a bummer. In 100 games, that's crazy. That's definitely not unlucky. That's unlucky. I hope you'll get her soon then. It is an awesome card, definitely one of the favorite cards. Crazy, crazy strong. Not even sure I need to reclaim for a beetle here. I might take Corino Jeans, because we have one card to graft her with here. Here. Did someone say Mommy J? Hey, dude, what's up? Good to have you here. Yeah, W Lemmy K on Twitch was saying he played like 100-ish games and never managed to get Jessica, so that's a bit of a bummer. Definitely. Yeah, no, let's take Sayadina. This I'm interested in for the Solari. Whoa. Of course, Sirax Master, she gets her ring coming up. That's great timing. Yeah, let's take it for the Solari. Yeah, it's a crazy row. Discord pile though. I'm gonna table talk into it a bit because Beast plays first, right? So might give him an idea of what to do with that family atomics that he still gets to play before. I'm not gonna play Black Mage anyways here. I mean, yeah. I think I keep it for a combat VP. Wait, this it's weird because I see your chat in my app, right? And we see it then on the stream here, yeah. But I don't see it in the YouTube chat. Are you being shadow banned or something? It's weird. Okay, we get subject again. Oh, wait, this one came through. This one I see in the YouTube chat. But I didn't see the first one. Did someone say Mommy J with the syrup emote? But now, yeah, this one I can see on both chats, the stream chat and the YouTube chat. So, all good. We see you. We hear you. And we love you. So what am I doing? Yeah, I'm back in Masters already, on the board, already top 1. Let's see if we can stay there, that would be beautiful. I guess we meant that again, right? We just go for meant that again and again and again. Maybe we smuggle up afterwards if we can. Although I could go now. Lido might go there, although he's got the perfect Swordmaster money right now. Yeah, let's just go Menta. I wonder if Ship It casually plays this season or not, if he's CG grinding Iro. Yeah, that's true. I doubt he's gonna let me have it. I don't mind, to be honest. I'm not chasing it that much this season. It was fun last season, but if I was doing this another season, I think I would be burned out of the game pretty quickly. Mommy J is maybe censored in the YouTube chat. You're actually right, Polykill, because I don't see your chat in YouTube anymore. Neither. Like, I only see it in the stream chat. That's funny. Oh, you bypassed it. This nice. I see it in the YouTube chat with the spaces. When will the next expansion come out? That's a great question. They've been gatekeeping the information a lot. they haven't let anything through. Rumors, I would say, are they probably will try to time it with the movie to a certain extent. So we might, I mean, initially they said something like end of 2025, right? And since then, radio silence. Now the guesses are it's rather going to be end of 2026 when the movie comes out. So I guess that's maybe when we can hope to see it. Hey, I like that idea a lot. Yeah, definitely. If they could contact us and let us test a bit against each other, beta test. We're good at finding bugs, by the way, so definitely would be something that we can see, that we can do. Yeah, let's just rush through the end of there because we will not have any problems getting to the end of that track, I think. Let's go up because we don't get our Swordmaster next round anyways. And might play dagger to Technigo if Jessica's still there. Elena drew 2 cards though with Diplo, so now comes the ring, right? That was the ring. That is the ring. Yeah, Jessica. Okay, goes for Jessica. I wouldn't mind Relax Master, obviously, but I'm also very happy with Opulence, I think. That could be a good pick. So let's see. They may be busy with their new Wheel of Time game. Yeah, I saw that as well, Dire Wolf. Trying to do too many things at the same time, it feels like. But yeah, hopefully we still get the new Dune expansion sooner rather than later. Hey Albert, yeah, game's going not too bad here. Some strong cards popping though, so let's see if we can weather this storm. But I'm not too unhappy with what's happening so far. Let's go Technigo. Might even take Tromerky here, to be honest. Actually, let's take Shuttle Fleet. Holtzman though? Not exactly set up for Spicemouth throw there. Now let's take Shuttle Fleet. Also puts me right where I need to be next round. Maybe High Council, maybe Swordmaster in 2 rounds. Yeah, let's take Shuttle Fleet. I'm in need of influence as well, so that's good. And obviously with Opulence, it's great to have that Shuttle Fleet. So hopefully we get Opulence. Hopefully Beast doesn't have the 6 Persuasion. Dire Wolf is huge for a board game company. Yeah, I have no clue how many employees they are, so I can't say, to be honest. They've said Unmatched is supposed to come this year, then Arcs Early Access is later this year. There is a lot going on for Dire Wolf, that's true. Hey, Pios. Don't doubt my skill and like my analysis. Thanks a lot for that. How on earth do I already have 1950 Euro? That is a good question, and that's a straightforward answer from me as well. It is because you start the new season with half the Elo you gained from the previous season. So basically, wait, let me just make sure I don't mess up here. Let's take Opulence. So basically, start base Elo is 1500, 1500, and let's say you end the season with 2000 Elo, means you gained 500 Elo. You divide that by 2, so you keep 250 extra Elo compared to what you had last season. So new season, you start again at 1750, 1750. So yeah, that's why I have already that much Elo, because I ended last season with like 2350 or something like that. So that's what, like 850 Elo above 1500. So if I keep like 420 of that, that's 1920. So yeah, that's how that worked. Wait, W Lemike with 3 cards. He won't probably have 6 Persuasion. Yeah, thankfully he didn't. What did he pick up there? Nothing, it seems. Yeah, 3 Persuasion. Last you checked, Rex, they had 150 employees. That's crazy. Yeah, sure, no worries, just smiles. With pleasure. It's true, it's not written anywhere, right? That's just how it is. You have to hear it from someone or make your own calculations, but it is true, it's not written. Yeah, as this says as well, even though between bronze to master, everything in between is just stars, you're like, fourth place I lose 1 star, third place I don't gain any star or lose any, and so on. It's still ELO in the background, so third place looks like completely neutral, because you don't gain a star, you don't lose a star, but in the background you actually still lose the 2 ELO, basically. And I don't have Corino genes in hand, which is a bit of a bummer, because obviously with Researcher, that's the whole point of that card. And it's the one that is in bottom of my deck. Well, well, well. On memo corders as well. Yeah, this leader is having some fun there. So what are we gonna do? I think we want to try maybe... winning that fight might be tough though, because Beast has a whole spice reserve there. Swapping the intrigue. Could be an idea. If I get Mentat, I'd be happy with that. If not, it might be something to still try and win that fight. I don't know. Yeah, we could just smuggle down. Grow from research. I have too many cards I want to play, to be honest. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's see the intrigue first. Not a better intrigue right now, because I don't see myself with an alliance anytime soon. I could take it here to then still suits get Saidina point. No, let's not. Stone Meyer Games has less than 10 full-time employees and around 10 outside contracts. Okay, well, that makes dire wolf. 150 is huge for any kind of company, in my opinion. Yeah. Crazy. Oh, he blocks Swordmaster for both of us. It screws Lido more than me, to be honest, because I can still get it next round. But it's good for the game, I think, because Lido is the one in the lead. I don't have any other Fremens, no. True, he got that discount, so he can melt that into sword. Yeah, that's true. It screws me more than anyone else. Yeah, I would have liked to go Mentat with Researcher and Corino Genes, but sadly not happening. Might want to go High Council. It's not a great reshuffle, but it's not the worst one. Mentat denies the voice. Well, because it's not going to be his next agent. His next agent went here, so now he can go Swordmaster afterwards. Kinda sucks to go High Council though with that kind of hand. I think I need to play my factions. Let's just play that. Okay. And I definitely don't need extra beetles, so let's just go for the spice. Let's strong arm, yeah. That should be the Emperor Alliance indeed. Why not wait to strong arm later? Why the rush? It's true. It's true. It could have waited. To be honest. Yeah. So let's take troops here. And the liaison for Sayadina to at least reveal for something if we get them together. Yeah, no, it was a mistake to strong arm there. I didn't really need to rush into it here. Why not court intrigue? Because I have too many, to be honest, between opulence, Corinogenes, deploy, I have already enough wealth access in my opinion. And I needed a Fremen for Sayadina to reveal for something if I don't get to play her. That is why. Yeah, Armada is not the worst if I get an intrigue. That's if I get an alliance, I mean, wouldn't be the worst. Wait, he didn't go. So he didn't have 2 green accesses, right? Probably why. He couldn't go Swordmaster still. Oh, never mind. He did have it, but wanted long reach. That's the first combat VP since mine then. Yeah, I got skirmish and since then no VPs were given out in combat, so Beast will get the first one since round 1. That's not the worst when you're like me with the delayed Swordmaster. Not the worst to see combats having maybe a bit less value tied to them. I think so too. I think he should have gone Swordmaster here. Now he's gonna have to play a Swordmaster-less game. Okay, there we go. Swordmaster with subject. That's our last beetle that we need. We get Sayadina. Huh. That's a Spicemas flow, but I don't think I can just reveal with that. Gonna have to play more. You have 3 points almost cooked. Emperor Alliance, Bene, plus the end of the track, and Opulence for a point as well there, yeah. Not too bad. Insane over deploy from Beast. Yeah, true, he went all out last round, which is not the worst for us here. We can make something happen. I do think I gave up Spicemas flow here, kind of have to. Corinogenes to wealth, and then try to deploy. So this is a point for 8, this for 9, this for 10. Yeah, we don't finish this way. Selective is gone, selective is taken. If you took beetle, you would have it. We do have beetle, guys. It's over. There's no more beetle we can take there. Yeah, that's done. That is done. Mentat is gone anyway, so yeah, I think it's... Is it Arakin first, or is it the Alliance? Might be Arakin to deploy. Maybe we maintain. Very low likelihood, but if we find the Researcher or Convincing, then we could maintain Spice-Smooth Flow. Yeah, but then we still want to play anyways. I don't think we get a Spice-Smooth Flow here. Let's then go here first. Yeah, I can't win this round. I can't win this round. Maybe with Selective there could have been a world in which, but... And she shifts... What does she shift for? Hopefully it doesn't challenge me. That's pretty nice. She goes for this alliance. Yeah, but how do I win combat without deploying any troops? I can get to 10 in multiple different ways. That I can see. Rapid top deck. Oh yeah, then yes, definitely. Yeah, if we pull... That's true. If we pull an intrigue, then we can. But... I mean, to be honest, I think this is pretty easy for me to get next round as well, so I think we'd rather try to win that fight. Because I do think we have it in us. We have Diplo. Yeah, I agree with Albert. I think we keep secrets. At that point can be taken next round. Next combat could be 2 BPs for us, but do we get next combat? Yeah, we might actually. You're right. She does shuffle back shifting though. She's on the track, so she could ship and take that from us. One has garrison. That is true, but I don't need to win next fight though. If I win this fight, 9, 10, this is 11. Spice-Smooth Flow or whatever else. Secret is a bump, I don't have to worry about next round. That is true, but I could just worry about combat. Who cares about combat, right? Yeah. About next combat, I mean. Ah, you would say... So Albert, you would also agree? Ah, for next round fight. Okay, you both say rather go secrets. Okay, then let's follow your guts. I don't care about any fight. Yeah, okay. That's true as well. On one hand. Okay, second wave. Yeah, then next fight looks pretty good. Oh, and then we got a High Council. High Council proposal, but that would not have worked because I need 6 Solari for Opulence. Arakin. Yeah, if I top decked Researcher, but that's a very slim chance as well. But true, we could have maybe considered around 6 end here, but it was pretty unlikely. Oh, miscounted. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Hindsight 2020. Yeah, that's true. This extra intrigue makes the fight pretty easy to get here. There was a way to possibly win this round. That's true. I guess. Yeah, it would have worked if we found Researcher. Let's see what we pull first next hand. Come on, just win already, Zoro. Let's go. Okay. Opulence. I think we can take in the shadows though, because if we trash... If we go selective, that's a good target to trash to get an extra intrigue. Maybe even the Alliance if she's not picking that up. I do assume she does, but we're not really reshuffling anyways, I assume. So let's take that. And yeah, that's it. I do expect her to reveal in the shadows though, or take it on the on shipping next round. But it's still worth taking just for the Alliance, for the intrigue, I mean. Opulence is such a good card. So underrated. Can you trash cards you immediately buy that are in your discard? Yes, yes, you can. For some reason when I play, I notice sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, it never happened to me that it doesn't. I would be quite frustrated if I buy, for instance, in the shadows and I trash it straight away, either with what's that Fremen card, the Shai Hulud, or with the Cull. It does work, yeah. Bribery for 9. With Armand? No, because it's not a card in play though. It's not a card in play. So you cannot trash it with Armand's effect or with the tech. I forgot the name of the tech now. Yeah, of course it's Grand Vision. Had to be. That's where going last round's fight. That just makes more sense, but it is what it is. Disposal facility and Armand. I mean, obviously the disposal facility, if you buy it, then you can trash from anywhere. But once you use the passive effect, it's only for a card that is in play. And the discard pile is not a card in play. It's only cards that you play for your agent turns this round, or that you reveal. Those cards are in play, yeah. No, no, with Armand you cannot trash cards in your discard. It has to be a card in play, so the one that you reveal or that you played as your agent turn. Lido, yeah, his Alliance, but he could easily defend it and I cannot chase. So it's a bit... It's a bit optimistic, I think, to hope this works, but maybe the Bene Gesserit Alliance. Because if selective's open, we can selective breeding. Is Beast building a swimming pool there? Yeah, it does seem like it. High Council meant that, or selective breeding. Yeah, selective breeding if it's open. I think High Council we would probably avoid right now, just because I need to go combat as well, and selective just gives me the additional bonus of getting an intrigue by trashing in the shadows, and competing for a VP then if I win Grand Vision, but now selective is gone, so that's a bummer. Yeah, not gonna lie, I should really just have played it my way and won last combat. Because that was a VP that was on the board. I should have just gone with my usuals. Because right now, Secrets is open. I could even have gotten an intrigue out of it, right? By getting my friendship. So I should have just played it my way. But it is what it is. Now... Still suits into research station. Puts me down to 5 persuasion, draws 3 cards. Maybe. High Council could also be an option. 80% for a second 2 VP combat, yes, but it's not guaranteed I win it, first of all. And 20% of it not being won, whereas last round it was 100% 1 VP. So I rather take 100% 1 VP than 20%, 80% of 2 VPs that I maybe win. That's the one point that I think we're very different, Consules. I'm not gambling on points I see in front of me, usually. I just take the ones I see, and when I take those, it's a point that nobody can take away from me. It is very guaranteed I win it. Yeah, maybe, but then it's still not a 2 VP combat now. So there we go. But even so, it is not guaranteed. Even as much as you want to say it, those 4 intrigues, assuming he finds now a Great Flat, he gets 2 private army, 1 ambush, or 2 ambushes. That's what, like 18 swords, right? If he has his ring as well, and so on. So nothing is guaranteed in the end. But I do agree, it's very likely I win this fight. It's just that last round's fight, plus getting secrets now, stealing an intrigue, I think had just more value than this combat. But there goes that. Anyways, I made my choice. I'm not going to blame anyone, right? It is my choice, but I should not let myself get too much influenced. It's a reminder for myself more than anything else. Chomerk is there. Ramirez Beast had 3 intrigues, yeah, but with Alaramara... Yeah, anyways. I do think it was a combat we would have gotten, to be honest. This one I would be ready to bet my chances on. So, we don't get Spice and Slow, I think, right? Because High Council's gone. I could go Chomerky though, which I don't hate. Consider's last round, Beast, if I remember correctly, didn't have the spice nor enough agents to gather the spice. But I agree with you, it was still not a guaranteed combat. Still, the fact is, and I stand by it, this 1 VP plus getting secrets this round to steal an intrigue was better than getting secrets last round into an uncertain round 7 combat. But it's no big deal, we'll see what comes out of it anyways. I would have gone Carthag. Oh, 100% Carthag. We need to fish for another intrigue. At that stage, Arakin would have just been like a 8% chance of winning the game, I think, right? By drawing this and nothing else. Which, by the way, I'm not sure if that's what we drew first. I guess not. Sangritan fighting hard with the chat today. No, I'm not even fighting. I'm just saying I should just trust my guts when I have that, because then I end up regretting it. I'm like, I should have listened to myself. When I have this kind of hunch, I think it's just an easier way to win. But maybe not, maybe not. Maybe he has enough intrigues that I would not have won last combat, and that's where I was uncertain on it, definitely. I'm not saying it was 100% guaranteed. I just say I would have less regrets losing a combat or losing a game where I went my way. Let's put it that way. But yeah, I did draw researcher first. No way, that's crazy though. Hindsight 101. I mean, not even, right? I was talking about what I was gonna do last round, and then I was talked into going secrets. I was like, okay, I'll do that. But yeah, I mean, in the end, in hindsight, I should have just listened to myself. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This could have taken the Chomerky as well. Yeah. Now can Lido defend this? If he can defend this, I cannot even end game here. The new deck is that device, I think, right? I think restricted was there already. So what we're gonna do is probably Ring and Researcher to Carthag. Just throw a card out of that, because that's crap in case we go for another round. Detonation device. Yeah, but I cannot deploy the Dreadnought this round. Oh. Oh, true. That's units. That's a good catch. True. Koza Koza. That's a very good catch. I didn't have that in mind. I like it. I like it a lot. I guess we go with the ring. Yeah, because double draw doesn't do much for me, or triple draw even. Although I could find the sword, but no. Let's go here with the ring. Find me the dagger, perfect. Get that dead device. Would you say more of your game win by ignoring round 7 fight and got most of your work done in earlier round, or more 50-50? Oh, Tony, 100%. I usually, if I see a VP in front of me, I take it. And more often than not, round 7, I focus on maybe finishing one friendship that I'm missing, getting a Spiceman's Flow, maybe this, and the game there that way. If I need to go for the round 7 fight, it's usually because I'm in trouble at that stage. I haven't been able to gather enough points earlier, and I need to gamble on it, basically. I'm not going for round 7 fights more often than not, yeah. Funnily enough, maybe counterintuitively, but a lot of my games, I would say maybe even, I don't know, 90% of my games, I don't win them with a round 7 fight. I win them earlier if we want. Like, round 7 is just to brush off whatever is left. Why not Researcher plus Experimentation? Yeah, I could have done that as well. But, I mean, I just rounded up my Solari, to be honest. Wanted one extra Solari there. But there was an argument to go maybe with those two and just ignore the extra Solari. That's true. Now, I guess we'll get to see his intrigues. I guess we will get to see Beast's intrigues. Gets a Spiceman's Flow. I don't want any of that, to be honest. Then again, most of that, except Opulence, there's not much I want in my next hand neither. Come on, let's take a lucky liaison. let's just take that and see where that brings us. Thank God he doesn't have more swords than that, but still. Second wave. 14, 16. Puts me on 16. I guess we get to see his intrigues. Doesn't have the spice though, so. I guess we slow roll and see what he does. He doesn't have any. Yeah, okay, well, I guess that should still work for us, right? Thanks to the dead device, this VP, I mean, this combat is more valuable. We take that. And we trash the dead device. There we go. Alright. Oh no, and we just missed Q by 1 minute. Ah, that's such a bummer. 12 VPs. Well, I admit it, in the end it worked out better, I assume. Or yeah, probably better than my way. But a bit of a more uncertain way, I would say, still, probably, by the end of it. But in hindsight, 12 VP is better than 11, so I guess we take what we take and we run with it. 1 early combat, 2 alliances. The end of the T-Lax track was crazily easy for us, given the cards we got. Opulence and Dead Device 1 point. Very rare for me to get a Dead Device point, so we'll take that. It is a funny one to have. Opulence, obviously, great card. Very happy to have gotten that. Subject also pulled some weight for us. Researcher too. So I think those are the 3 cards that stood out for us. Yeah, Grand Vision worked out, but I mean, it needed to work out. Otherwise, to be honest, if we couldn't steal this, if he had one way to basically bump up by 1, then I stand by it that my previous combat was just a safer route to end game round 7, 100%. But given he didn't, that made this combat better. Only thanks to the Dead Device. Otherwise, it would be equivalent. For me, last combat was just better because it was certainty in front of us, and it would have allowed me to focus on a different round 7 here. Maybe starting by High Council to just get a Spicemith flow and be done with it. So that Dead Device, combined with the fact that Lido didn't bump up here a single time, made that round 6-7 a better combo. But given all the uncertainty related to that, I will stand by the fact that my strategy was just a safer, with less variance kind of play. But fair enough, in the end, I guess it didn't really matter. Both meant to a win, I'm sure. That device with second wave is lucky. Yeah, exactly. Backtracking now, Albert? Not really. I made my point. I think it's pretty clear what I mean with it. And I will just play my game. If there are good suggestions, obviously, and any kind of suggestion, I'll still read them. But I will follow my guts more often than not, because I thought I might end up regretting it here, to be honest. I did think it might have been a case where I would or should have trusted my guts a bit more. You can't say that Dead Device was lucky because Grand Vision was not supposed to show up. Yeah, I mean, not supposed is a big word. 20% chance is still a pretty big likelihood, to be honest. I mean, I think it's underrated how likely it is in the end, especially in that game. But what I think is pretty lucky is just the fact that we can send the Dreadnought out with second wave. So we had the right combo in terms of our intrigue and the Dead Device being there. But yeah, in the end, yeah, it does just balances out in terms of luck, lack of luck, blah blah blah. It just works how it works. Yeah, we have a pretty high, pretty huge kind of gap here, but we just wait on Ship It and Cialo to join us there and see where we'll stand at the end of it. Let me see, actually, it's been a while now, if I'm still on 47.3. I might have dropped a bit. Oh no, never mind. 0.4, beautiful. Let's go, guys. I did calculate though, assuming I keep a similar win rate than now, than the previous past like few seasons, like 54% I did, I think. Given I played already 1,550 games, I need another 1,000 games, guys, another 1,000 games with 54% rate, win rate to make it to a 50% win rate. So I'm not gonna lie, this kind of discouraged me a bit. I'm like, no way. I thought it would be less, but obviously math was just not mathing in my brain. But once I put it on an Excel, it did make a lot more sense. But yeah, I need another 1,000 games with a 54% win rate that I usually have now in my seasons to reach a 50.0% win rate overall. But Yeah, Yummy Dummy. I also thought about that. If someone had the retreated Red Note combat intrigue, would have also just nuked my point away. But it's alright. Yeah, I think that's the new season. I started here with the second place, if I'm not mistaken. And then I just rushed through one third place here, which was a bit of a bummer. And then, yeah, a couple of second places, first places here. So now we are there. Let's maybe do a quick challenge in the meantime and run back one more ranked game afterwards. Oh, hey, Cameron. Sorry, I just realized. GG, yeah, crazy last round indeed. I just realized we played against each other, right? You were the leader right now. Let me double check that. Oh yeah, yeah, here you are. GG, yeah, that last round, happy it played out for me, but it could have very well gone another round at that. I would not be sure exactly in which direction the game would tilt, because another round is always a lot of uncertainty, definitely. But yeah, happy it worked out. Let's just continue with that. What was that again? At the end of combat, each player gains a specimen for every 2 troops they had deployed. Rounded down, so ideally we just send out a even number, not an odd number. The research striker replaced with troops, yeah, true. That Swordmaster block from Helena, yeah, that was painful, but you could have gone afterwards, no? You had 2 liaisons in your reveal. Did you want... Ah, earlier, yeah, when she blocked Beast, true. True, that was a bit of a bummer because it shifted everyone down. Yeah, that's true. Surgeon is actually better, right, than the conversion rate here. Gains a specimen for every 2 troops, and here again 2 specimen for 2 troops. What do I want here? Let's go for some spies, I guess. I don't have my high council though, so maybe we go... Never mind. Let's go here, I guess. I played Ilban second position this time, which is rare, as it's normally taken earlier, I agree. It's a position you won't take Ilban if you can. He's like... Yeah, he's strong in all positions, but I think in position 1 or 2, if I see Hundro, I'm often tempted by going Hundro instead, because he's got a more steady way of getting early Swordmaster. But there is a bit of an Ilban supremacy indeed. Let me drink some syrup too, to give some enhancement to that biz emote he just used. Oh, empty by the way now, so I'll need to get one more bit closer to the queue time. I was thinking, do we go for that? I have too many troops, but we can lose some with that, which is fine. I just need 10 points to end it. True, wait, already 8 points. True. Next round, Diplo. Yeah, we have lots of options, I guess. But isn't there a win condition? No, okay. Wait, where am I here? I'm already at the end of the track. Good to know. So we want water, maybe? Surgeon. Do I need specimen? Not really, though. I could have got Emperor Alliance this... Really? I didn't realize that. Ah, true, with the Surgeon. Yeah, that's a good point. Don't know why I just didn't do it. Let's Master Tactician this. If we can get Mentat, then we have maybe more options, given I plan to selective. Actually, I mean, I've never really played an async game, but I think it must be super hard to get back into the game. Like, where was I? It would probably take me 5 minutes to really understand again who bought what, where am I exactly, what did I want to do. Oh. That's a bummer. Can I still use it even if I'm at the end of the beetle track? Oh. I've actually never clicked on something grayed out. I didn't realize it was doing a sound. Anyways. I think the log is broken in async too. Oh wait, well that makes it even harder. That's crazy. That's nuts. I didn't know that. Not much I can do. Let's go here. Oh, we can get another bump here. Nice. They're both on 2 VPs. Do you think I can end it that way if I win this fight? It would be super funny. Ah, but Ilban surely has a Spiceman's Throw here. Or something. Spiceman's Throw, and that's it. Let's still take that shifting because it looks good. Got Vicious Talons to tie me. I take it, guys. Man is really checking the butts with 2 VPs right now for endgames. I was actually curious what kind of VPs they had, more so than anything else, but you're right. Yeah, 2 influence points on Helena, so that's these 2 friendships. 2 friendships on Ilban as well, almost in alliance, and the Spiceman's Throw. Meanwhile, us, all the fights in the world, 2 alliances. End of the Chilax track. So there we go. Should we try the heroic one? The only difference is that they start with from the tanks instead of dagger. Is it really that much harder? Let me go with my boy Beast again here. No. Let's just go Hardy. I want the combat VP early. And it gives me the specimen as well. Right? Wait, how does it go here? Oh, she's fighting me? That's a bummer. We really get that again. That's beautiful. Ilax Surgeon. And the voice. Yeah, that's another fight I want. I just want all the fights. Let's try to deny that, at least from the bots. The entire time. I think we probably double city if we can, but... Let's see. Dispatch is good. AI not going hardy, that's true. You might still go though, no? Ghost Conspire, yeah. I'm just gonna play on 2 agents. Not gonna care about myself. I mean, if it comes, it's good, but so far... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have to go Arakin then. But I'm gonna win all the fights now. I can't back down. I have Surgeon popping next round, so I can spend 1. Not necessarily more than that. Yeah, let's just take Contaminator. Hopefully next combat is not a VP, because I won't have the juice to fight one more. Okay, that's good. Then that gives me a break from combat. Let's just go wealth. Urgent mission, not bad. Just go still suits. Be able to go hardy again and win another fight whenever time needs to come for a VP. They're still on 1 VPs, I'm on 5, so if I can maintain that, that would be beautiful. That won't depend on me, sadly. Let's take power play. One thing I love with the bots is the speed of play. Feels so much better to see everything just rush through. She goes Submaster first. Anyways, I didn't have the green though. So I guess it is what it is. I could see myself dispatch an envoy to selective. Trash that experimentation. We don't find Seismus flow, which is a bummer. I could, yeah. Let's maybe go spice here and then read urgent mission and into selective. Puts me down to 7 persuasion if I play power play. There is a world in which I don't find Spice flow, so maybe I shouldn't bother that much. Maybe I just go Mentad. Yeah, we find a dagger, so would not have been able to get Spice flow. But power play to Hardy, never mind. I guess we just do that. Ah, yeah, I should have thought about that, because Surgeon goes there anyway, so I could have just power played to Force Space instead. Urgent mission. Send Diplo to Wealth. Whoa, he nuked. Oh, okay, never mind. I get Lady Jessica, I guess. Not gonna complain too much about that. Yeah, another 8 minutes before next game, 3 minutes before Q. Oh, that's a VP. You know what that means? We're gonna fight that. Keeper must awaken. We get half the spice right now, that's good. Does she fight more? She probably does. Just one troop. Not afford to lose that fight. Let's urgent mission. Go back to Carthage. Can't afford to lose that fight. Of course I could afford, but I don't want to. I want to end next round with them having ideally not more points than what they have right now. Around 2 VPs, 3 at best. Oh, okay. That's a bummer. Harvest Cells gives me back 2 specimens, so... And I get a whole bunch from those troops as well. Let's just do that. Oh, if I win that fight, it's over round 5. That would be a record. I think even in a bot game I've never won a game round 5. I mean, not that I really tried that much. The only times I play bot games, it's on stream when we wait for the next queue. Remember when ranked was X emo go to 10? True. That is true. Once someone beat me round 5 and that hurt. It happened once in my lifetime, and what hurts is I was not the one winning that. That is a bummer. We harvest cells, we take that. Because why not? And we end game here. Yeah, all 3 together don't have enough VPs to beat me neither. So that's pretty funny. I was 1 spice away from actually getting Sleeper gone too. Anyways, that's gonna be it for those bot games. Or challenges, should I call them. Do those as well appear? What I don't like with those games is that they appear here in the game history. At least, maybe not those ones, but the bot games, the more standard ones. Yeah, those as well. I don't like that. Like, get it out of here. This is, or at least give me a filter to remove those. Because my dream, right, has still been the same in terms of trying to get a clean log of 20 games with only wins. I've managed to go to 13 in a row. But now imagine I do 18 in a row. And I have those 2 games that should count, right? They should count in my perfect clean sheet of 20 games won in a row. But given I have those 2 in the middle with challenge, like written all over it, it kind of ruins the whole thing. Because obviously the goal is once I have the 20, it's for me to make a short screen record and just show that everything is clean. And if you see two bloody base set immortality challenge games in the middle, you're like, well, you haven't done it. And I'm like, yeah, trust me, the 2 games prior to that, I won them, blah, blah, blah. It's gonna make me so mad. So I guess I have to lose a game. Maybe not right now, but at least I can't get to my 20 games in a row right now because of those challenges. So yeah. Yeah, yummy dummy, it happened once. Photoshop over the worst challenge. Oh, then I could get the 20 games in a row, I guess. Win. I could do it right now. Much quicker than what it would take in real life. But yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna get quickly another syrup for myself and I'll be back in, well, less than 2 minutes. See you then. Alright. Wait, the trick in getting 20 games in a row with bot games is to be beast and leave before anyone makes a move. You break tie breaks with 1 spice and you're first. For real? I thought you would lose because you concede. That's funny. I didn't know that. Iliad, Esma. It's a good road, to be honest. We just played Ilban, but Minimic. And Baron would be my other option, but there's a Tessia, so might be a bit sad. Yeah, let's just go Ilban with that Liet as well. Tried to Q snipe and you got paired against George's. Hey, well, send my greetings. Sorry, just plugging my phone. All right. Hello, YouTube. Well, hello, Discab. Won't really respond to that because if they're curious and how do we say, not very righteous, I guess, then they could just stream snipe. So I won't say hi before the end of the game, at least not on that. I could say good luck, have fun though, not be rude and still not make it obvious that I'm the one streaming right now. But yeah, okay. Okay, well, it could be just Diplo Wealth and early reveal, to be honest. Then we could mend that next round, possibly to reshuffle a bit into yellow. You want more leaders from Direwolf? Yeah, Fongbach, that could be fun indeed to have a bit more of a leader selection, like more various kind of leaders. Ilban game, your favorite? Yeah, another Ilban game. But I mean, with this kind of row, especially with Liet Kynes there, I think it was the obvious choice. Especially also with Baron and Tasha makes it a bit of a harder choice to go for one or the other. Put the uprising leaders into Iximo. Yeah, that could be a solution. Boring to see Baron HK. Yeah. I do think Liet Kynes is worth an early reveal here. A bit of a bummer to not capitalize on that extra Solari here from the ring. Nor to get anything from that. Yeah, it depends a bit what they're gonna do, but if both of them now join combat, I'd have an easier time to just go Liet. I agree, Rex. If they did like a mini expansion, sort of with extra leaders, maybe extra techs as well, some extra cards. I think you don't need to completely like change the world in coming up with new mechanics. Just increase a bit the universe of stuff could just be so much fun as well. Yeah, let's just early reveal, make sure we get Liet, because I can see Baron probably on 4 cards, might have 5 persuasion. Immortality based leaders, that's fact. This spitting truth right there. Yeah, I'm not gonna take any shit, nor Cherdog. Firm grip popped behind Liet. Yeah, Dune 3, the movie in December. Maybe at that point they will release more depth for the game, definitely. Whether it's an expansion or just extra content for the game, that remains to be seen, I guess. But yeah, very excited about that as well. Gets a Soul Master this round, yeah. Oh wow, Rex, that sounds crazy. The shipping costs 70 euros to ship. That's nuts. And don't you have local stores that offer it retail? Going to be busy seeing Dune Part 3 a bunch of times. You don't have any money for it anymore. They need to release it earlier. That's actually a good sort of a feedback for them. We should let them know. Make sure we have the money still for the game. Would I add the Bene Gesserit sister graft card, so the plant coupling or Test of Humanity? Depends on the game, but I would say probably plant coupling, but it really depends. Sometimes Test of Humanity is also just good to take to deny it from others because you want to do a Spice Flow game, and obviously discarding cards can hurt a lot for that. I like Hardy here, but he's gonna go Soul Master anyways now. Maybe I can afford to mend that first. I'd like to get more persuasion if we can, yeah. Ration shops had it back then, so you never bought the deluxe pack was not offered. Okay, okay. You only got all the regular content. Okay. Interesting, yeah. I did buy the deluxe edition, or actually right down here. Is it called deluxe? I guess, I don't remember. Anyways, I enjoy a lot like playing with those figurines instead of just the small wooden tokens, let's call it. Having like the real stuff. You could actually even paint them, right? I saw a couple of people even on Reddit and stuff that paint them. It looks so cool. But yeah, I don't have the craftsman skill to do that. Nor the patience, to be entirely honest. Maybe I could. Probably because it's just like painting them. But for them to look good, that would be a different story though. I would probably struggle for that. You recently got an insert from Etsy, and now literally all of it fits in the Uprising and Xboxes. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's pretty practical, definitely. To have extra, slots to then conveniently get it out and play a bit like straight out of the box. That's beautiful. I enjoy that a lot. Yeah, we're gonna have to go harder here. Deny Baron an even stronger start than what he already has. Round 2 Sword Master is obviously very good for him. I mean, for anyone, but also for him. I think if I can, I Harakeen will hopefully maintain the 5. Yeah, definitely maintain the 5. Hopefully not see Diplo, might be a better thing there. Hey, BusJ, going to bed, and you keep listening to the stream. Wow, while you fall asleep. But I hope my voice won't be too rough for your sleep, and that you will be able to conveniently fall asleep. So have a good night, and with pleasure. Thanks a lot for hanging around and chatting here. I Hope you'll have a wonderful start to your week tomorrow. Of course, we find Diplo. Thanks a lot. Yeah, that will be my last game. After that, I'll also slowly get ready. And I think we should be fine with that, right? We're on 9. Doesn't have the spice, so it should be either 2 combats or blackmail. Take that fight away from us. So let's reclaim. Sorry, let's reclaim Forbidden, and I think we take Esma here. Although I do need Fremen for Liet. I also need draw power and resources, and Esma could be either of the two. So I like him more than a liaison there. I have a technical question. Hey, Ten. How do I make it so that I always have the same color regardless of what position I start in? A good question. I think you need to, I mean, I don't know if that's how it works, but I think that's how it worked for me. I didn't even notice it until, might even have been you that noted it down last time as well. But I think you have to choose that color in a lobby game. So you create a lobby game and you choose that color, and maybe you have to start one with that color, with people joining that game basically, and play that game. I'm not sure you need to play it, to be entirely honest. I have no clue. But you can choose your color in the lobby game, and then it seems that ranked tries to accommodate for the color you wanted. It seems, but there's a mimic there, but I don't have any greens, which is a bit of an issue. Do I want to Arakeen here? I think I like Arakeen. Especially if we can try to get some of that. We might already there. Yeah, let's send out troops. Try to get at least second so that we might get our Swordmaster next round, unless I can go mental, in which case I would, because Storm Directorship would be there for me. Very low persuasion there. Hey Rex, you fell asleep to YouTube videos from several streamers, including mine. Glad to hear. It's great if I have a relaxing voice for that. Very happy to hear, but never to a live stream. Okay, yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm usually like, how do you say, like, I cannot fall asleep if there is content or something around, because I will keep watching or keep listening. Like small white noise kind of is fine. I don't need it to sleep. I'm happy with complete silence. It's better for me, but if it has to be, fine. But if someone is speaking or something is going on, I will watch or listen, and I have a rough time trying to fall asleep this way. I guess we still try Mentat then, because it puts us down to 6, draws 2 cards. If we find Convincing, that's our 8, basically. If we find Esma, we could play him on Imperial Basin if that's open. Ah, it's been nuked, okay. Does that change anything? Yeah, I might want to... keep my Solari then. Because if I can get second, then next round is my Soul Master. Right there. I just want the spice here. I haven't played a single experimentation, but I kind of want the Solari and the spice, so let's do that. I won't send out more troops. For some reason, you've been falling asleep to Pokemon Nuzlocke runs. Wait, that's a new Pokemon game? I'm ashamed to say. I don't know what Nuzlocke is. Oh, okay, self-imposed higher difficulty challenge. Only catching the first Pokemon encountered in each area and releasing or boxing permanently any Pokemon that faints. Oh, so it's like a Pokemon dies. You can't reuse the same Pokemon if you fail it. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know I didn't know the concept. Like, obviously, people imposing themselves harder rules. Definitely saw that. You don't know the YouTuber, just got a relaxing voice. That's actually funny to hear. Yeah. Let me know, guys. If you're many different viewers that fall asleep to my streams, I could consider singing at some point, although I don't recommend it, but I could try to sing a lullaby at the same time. ASMR Dune, please. Yeah, exactly. I do need Fremen now. I think power play is too strong though to give up now. But I think I'll go for power play. Can't let that be. I can't just take Fremen for the sake of it. I mean, the sake of it is having Liet. But yeah, I guess it's gonna be round 4. I can maybe afford delaying that one more time, but yeah. Esma power play, just too interesting to leave on the board for others. You do watch Dune videos on YouTube at 110 or 20% speed. Maybe that has an effect. That's a good question. I do also often speed it up a bit when I watch Diz's content or Bludgeon. But yeah, I don't do it while falling asleep actually. Although I'm sure, I'm sure they have a very relaxing voice, and I'm sure it helps a lot. Some people who have trouble sleeping, but I don't have trouble. So when I choose to go to sleep, I put my phone away, airplane mode, and I just sleep. I hate getting a text in the morning or something that wakes me up before my alarm, so I need to put it on airplane mode. There's no way other than that for me. Look at Ken Rodog sleeping with no assistances. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I love this concept, road dogging. I saw like the trend of road dogging a flight, not doing anything during the entire flight, not sleeping, not watching screen, not doing anything, and just plain doing like that. And to be honest, I did try it once on a 3-hour flight. I think it was a 2-hour. But after like 30 minutes, I couldn't anymore. It's crazy. Like, I don't know how they do it, but huge respect to those who impose themselves this kind of crazy challenge for God knows why, but it's really funny. We find Liet Kynes here. Which is not the worst to have her now right here, because if I buy Fremen, at least they will be in the same pile, right? It's not like Liet's gonna be in my deck and Liaison in the discard. So What do I want to do? I kind of want a selective, but then Esma. Not really use Esma unless I go on a Vice style. I still need to play those experimentations at some point as well, right? Yeah, let's go selective. I like selective too much. Worst case, Esma is not the worst one to reveal neither. When you're in bed, going to sleep, you turn off the Wi-Fi on the phone and put it away. Yeah, yeah. Oh, but you fell asleep at the PC while watching YouTube videos. Oh, wow, that's... Okay, yeah, that means you were really sleepy. Too tired, just waiting to take your last meds. Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, if you have a precise schedule for medicine, you kind of have to. And I guess you watch YouTube videos to try and maintain, stay awake for that time. Sucks having to schedule your sleep around meds. Yeah, that... Sorry to hear, definitely. That's a bummer. I hope you will be able to get off of that soon and get some more liberty as to when you can sleep. Okay, well, Esma. Ah, it's meds for life. Oh, that's... I'm sorry to hear. Better than the alternative. It is usually that, right? Always a bit of a trade-off. Okay, well, Esma... I don't hate this here because it gives me Mentat if I want Mentat. I might want. Yeah, I like Mentat. You play Dune Imperium on your TV the other day with the controller. Oh, like on PlayStation then? It was very weird. And if it wasn't against AI, you could definitely see yourself running out of turn time. Yeah, I did actually think of that recently as well. Like, how would I be comfortable? How comfortable would I be in playing Dune on a controller? I wasn't so sure. I didn't try. Oh, you Steam Link with the TV. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure I would struggle a lot as well to navigate through the different views because you actually navigate a lot, right? When you start like clicking through stuff that players have, when you go into chat or whatever, when you check the different menus, there's a lot you can actually do around there. So I feel you. Eyeliner, that's how he gets his... No, never mind. He already did reveal his master stroke. I think I'm happy to play Liat to still suits if that's open. Just get my influence, get a water. Oh, Greedy Baron. Yeah, true. He didn't send out the last troop there. And he's on 3 intrigues. Tesha has 0 intrigue already revealed. So I think he can afford. Depends maybe a bit on Armand though. If Armand goes Carthag, sends out 1 troop with 3 intrigues. Yeah, he probably cannot get there, I guess, but We'll see. Yeah, I still haven't played an experimentation, but I'll already be there, so it's not like the worst case, but I definitely need to at least get here, I guess. So playing 2 of them will be necessary. I have one coming up, so I guess that will be one that we will need to try and play. But I like getting my friendship here a bit more. Ah, that tells me he probably doesn't have combat intrigue. Otherwise, I would have considered, if I were him, send out 3 troops, 5 troops and retreat 3, get to 4, and play an ambush, for instance. That would have been the ultimate greed, I guess. And he just found T-Rex Master. It's crazy. There is replacement eyes. I'd be very happy with that. Shifting could work too, but replacement eyes would be better. I guess he takes that right now, right? Yeah. But I need Fremen. I need Fremen. But shifting is shifting. Gonna have to take that, but a liaison next to it, I think. Let's see what the intrigue is first. Bribery, not bad. Let's shift first. And take a liaison. Bit too big of a deck. 13 is okay, but I would want... Obviously power play gets out of it as soon as I play it, so that's alright. Might want to try and target this alliance. Yeah, that's kind of bad. I'm not sure I can get this. Was kind of expecting Jamis for some trashing. Yeah, reason I didn't. I did consider because it's a Fremen. That's true, but I kind of wanted for the persuasion more for, because I have already so many cards I want to play, to be honest. I mean, I thought so at least, now that I'm looking at it. Just Esma, Ring, 15. Yeah, no, actually I could have maybe gone Jamis, yeah. True. Maybe just for the extra persuasion, liaison. Okay, selective is gone. Ah, but I don't like that. I think we're gonna have to fight this Baron because we can't have him go for... Yeah, it's actually not the word, but he has TM as well. Maybe meant that first with shifting. What do we shift? Yeah, let's do that, see what we draw. I think we drop Fremen and pressure this. If secrets open afterwards, I could see myself power play to secrets to really just try to get that. This will be taken care of by Esmar, I think. I don't hate having those two at the bottom of the deck together. I would really want to not separate them right now. Yeah, he's going secrets. I do need to play experimentation as well. This is a bit of a bummer. Is he gonna double bump that, protect here? Yeah. Yeah, maybe we change our mind then. At least we pressured that. He cannot greed for 2 alliances. So we can always take that back with shifting. Whenever. do want to play or do need even to play experimentation. Probably experimentation, Diplo, and power play are the 3 cards we'd like to play. Now just Karthak to get infiltrate. That could, yeah, if I knew we would get that, I would be happy with it, definitely. Or, I mean, to be honest, I'm looking at power play to wealth, get that alliance, for now at least. Get the extra troops, get the salary to bribe, potentially. And she's taking this, not that, which is good. Yeah, she anyways has a bit too many troops there, so maybe better for her anyways, yeah. Okay, can cap it right now, and or should at least, but doesn't. Okay. Okay. Because we will keep bribery hidden, right? And bribery and shifting could be a steal at some point if he doesn't cap it. Otherwise, obviously, shift down here and go wherever. That's where shifting is just so good of a card. But yeah, let's just go Imperial Basin, and then Diplo could go either Hardy or Full Space. The preference for Hardy and win that fight would be good. But it will depend a bit on their reveals. Finally, first research action round 5. Dissecting Kit is not going to be for me anyways, even if it was there. That's one of the rare cases where I think I wouldn't take it here. Because I'm nowhere here, and I mean, trashing would be good, but it's a bit late. I think I just need to try and pile up a couple more liaisons, get a huge Liet kind reveal at some point, maybe next round, ideally. But for that I would need Mentat, I would need Esma on Arakeen, some stuff like that could work out. Double crosses me, that's a bit rude. Now that's just rude, but he wins that fight, right? With 4 intrigues there. I might still need to try, otherwise it's too easy. Hardy is also good because it gives me this bump. Esma gives me half a bump here anyways. Christmas flow for Armand. Hey David, Old Magician was bullying Bludgeon yesterday. He has it out for YouTubers. Ah, that's good to know. Let's see if we can give him some of that medicine back. We can take that at some point. I will do that. Might not turn out as we hope, but they really put out the nicest cards for me not to take Fremens. It's crazy, but I have to take that. On its own, it's 3 persuasion, whereas the liaison is 4 persuasion only if I have Liet, so. Old Magician is Gabriel? Oh, okay. Yeah, then we saw him on the channel as well. Definitely. Okay, show us your combat. No way you don't have one. Blackmail. A sucker for cycling, probably go Trusair and Liaison. It's not a bad shot either, definitely. I don't hate that. Still not capping it. Not respect, maybe? No. Okay, favorite subject is not a bad one for us to get here. We could get enough to go High Council if I Arakin with Esma, for instance. Might want to do that to get High Council instead of going Mentat. I don't know. A bit of a tough one. There could be Test though, no? Could be Test of Humanity, which would give me Esma Unload effect. I think it's Armand who has Test, right? It's that first 8 VPs, but yeah, mostly friendships, 1 alliance and 1 combat there. It's not as scary as it seems, but yeah, it's basically still 1 more friendship. I mean, 2 more friendships than me, because he's got that friendship too. I'm gonna struggle to get, to be honest. I might start with Esma to Eric. Yeah. No, let's start with Mentat still, if that's open for us. So that then we can Esma and draw 4 cards in total. 2 from Mentat, 2 from Esma to Arakin if that's open. Because High Council might still be a bit too limiting for me, because I want to keep the Solari for potential bribery. Shifting would allow for a nice deploy, yeah, because we could go down here and subject back up, as well as stealing, definitely. I also saw that before, Rex. Let's see if we can make that happen. I think we go with Dagger, though. Or is it more Ring? No, I think we favor Persuasion at this stage. It's here, guys. Let's see. Let's see if we can get it. It's here, guys. And we have exactly enough spice for both Esma and Shifting, which is pure art at this stage. Yeah, I kind of suspected this might happen. He would cap it just beforehand. But there's a Fremen alliance that is looking at us as well, to be honest. That might just be it. So then I don't think I will go for the deployment bonus here. I'd rather protect that to a certain extent and just drop down BG. Double up here. Esma puts me up here, but Esma to Arakin might be a bit of a priority to draw me Persuasion. Or do I shift first to Technigo? That could be a thing. Yeah, maybe Technigo shifting. To still take the alliance before him, because I could see a Protectiva coming up now. And Arakin is gone, yeah, okay. So let's go shifting here to make sure we maintain the 9. Get ourselves some water. The next new project is kind of tempting just for the extra intrigue. That means I would need Imperial Basin to remain open for Esma, which is not the greatest neither, because Siege Tower would give me a research station next round, which I might need, to be honest. He's also on 2 water though. But yeah, the research station might be the way for me. Okay, so let's just gain a negotiator. She have memo? No. Plans then. Oh, he can't go hard. Yeah, but Protectiva to Carthage or to Siege Tower to bump up here. Might be Siege to get 2 water back, which I hope not, because I want Siege. I do want Siege. Might not need research though to get the Beetle VP. If I draw Persuasion with Esma, it does mean I could play Experimentation this round to bump this, and then Experimentation next round, provided it's not the card I draw on Esma. It could work. But yeah, getting my options open with the research station would still be better, I think. If I can get Siege, would be good. He ships and takes rate of fleet. Then yeah, it's in hand, so he's gonna drop down, probably still come up here, right? Shows me Peter de Vries. That's kind of bad news. I wanted him for next round's Spiceman's Flow kind of hopes, but it's okay. Recon to research would still give me good chances of a Spiceman's Flow, I guess. Let me send that out, because that could be my Mentat money. There is no more double cross, so that's there. Yeah, I can't I mean, yeah, I can defend both, but I cannot cap them. Oh, she can quit pro. Oh, that's just gross. That's just gross. I can steal 1 back, but... Well, I guess I have to. That's a bummer. It's a bit of a bummer. I might want to Peter the Vries to Carthage and just fish 2 intrigues. See what we find, and hope that next round I can research. Yeah, I can only steal Emperor back, yeah, definitely. Or... I mean, I definitely have to take it back, but... Can I afford not playing Experimentation? I would need Research Station next round to make sure I can get that VP. So I'm not sure. I don't get research station, it's a huge bummer. What does he want to do next round? Might not have a good card to send there. He has experimentation and diplo in hand. Nobody has spice, so he might actually go spice into Highliner. I'll take that bet. I will read it that way. Oh, okay, that's huge. Well, I will take that now. Charisma is huge as well, to be honest. Yeah, those two intrigues delight. A pure delight. Now I just need research next round and we're not too bad. It's not a perfect position to be in, but we're not too bad. Come on, give me corner of the market. Okay, okay. I guess we're cooking, guys. I guess we have something cooking up there. That's nuts. No way we take both back. This is gross, but I still need kind of research station. But yeah, it's gonna be still suits, definitely. I kind of wanted research first, but it's gonna have to be still suits first and maybe still get research afterwards. Or can we be greedy though? Because otherwise we don't get Spice Smith Flow. Do you think? Police would like to report this person here. Yeah, that was pretty gross though. But yeah, if I don't get research station, Fremen is a safe point, but research station, guys, the research station is this point, and it's surely a Spice Smith Flow as well. -1 to one of my enemies, that's true as well, but I think it's research station first. I have charisma, yeah, but I'm gonna be on 6 persuasion. You would 100% go Fremen, yeah. Problem is, if I don't get research station, I don't get this point, and I probably don't get a Spice Smith Flow unless Recon top decks me a 2 persuasion card. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. We could count Esma as well in it. 5, or actually even Dagger to mend that. So that's 6 cards we're happy with, I guess. Stealing for the fans. Okay, let's go. Just do it. We have to. No one goes Menta, that's true, but I might not top deck green access neither. But yeah, 6 cards out of 9 I'd be happy to draw off of Arakin. His Dagger, Shifting, Esma, Peter, Liaison. Ring is actually okay as well, and Lietkind, so that's 7 cards. Technically even Experimentation is fine, because then instead of a Spice Smith Flow I can get this. So anything but the Spice Smith Flow is fine. Yes, I must be a bit mad, yeah. That Quid Pro Quo was a good play, I liked it, but... that was pretty gross, we have to admit it. That was a bit disgusting. The secrets. Surely Armand goes combat, right? He goes Highlander. He was about to cap out both, yeah. Probably. get research station, guys. No way. Well, that's gonna work out pretty nicely for us. Baron plays like he has 11 points. Getting the spice, yeah. Spice throw is 10. And maybe he's got staged or Sleeper Must Awaken. Negotiated to Imperium. Ah, he said negotiated as well. Ah, true, that's a bit odd. True. Oh yeah, she had firm grip. Oh. Yeah, that hurts a lot because firm grip was 4 persuasion. Well, that I kind of took last round already, but firm grip to wealth would have double capped. Yeah, guys, I salute you all because I think Still Suits was the less greedy move. First, and in hindsight, given we got research station, I'm happy, obviously, to have it done that way. Getting 3 out of 4 of the faction bump is pretty wild. And we also got bribery. So yeah, that was a bit disgusting, definitely. Now it's just gonna be about going Haga Basin. Oh, he had hidden spice. Or what? Where did he find the spice? Expedite to get 2 spice, and that's why he went negotiated first. Not because he had the points already, but because he planned on sneaking in front of Armand for the highliner. And that would be his 11. Probably no spice was thrown on 3 cards. 3 intrigues though. How much do I get? Charisma, spice must flow is 9. This is 10. This is 11. I need to go for spice. And worst case, if Test of Humanity comes up, I lose the troop. I can just go down here, I guess. Great flat being taken is great because then Baron can't go for the tiebreaker spice there. So if he doesn't have any endgames, what could work? Plans would work for a point. He finds a spice must flow, obviously he wins as well. He does look like he's gonna win that fight, so any kind of other point and he takes it, yeah. Ah, he can steal this alliance. Oh, he cannot. Never mind. But he definitely wins that fight. We need to buy the lucky twisted mental. We could actually, but no, let's just buy. I guess it doesn't make much sense anyways to go here, right? We could just buy troops for tiebreaker. Any endgame and I lose, exactly. He probably does have something, but I guess we'll see. I Why pick troops? Because game ends anyways, and I got the beetle. There's no way I get another intrigue anyways. Yeah, because we did play the experimentation down here in the end, monkey unit, so it's fine. Yeah, it wouldn't have changed it. Not that it will come to a troop tiebreaker, I guess, but we never know. So better be safe than sorry. If I lose to a troop tiebreaker when I had the choice of taking it, I would feel so bad. Okay, so doesn't get Spiceman's Flow. That's the first. Now, hopefully it doesn't have any endgames nor staged incident. Please, none of that. Oh, gruesome. Wait, gruesome? You would need harvest cells and shadowy bargain. Oh, Armand has tiebreaker. Nessie has war chest. And we win by 1 spice. Ah, the guys. This is disgusting. Apologies to Discab. Nessia here. Because, I mean, the Emperor one, yes, we deserved it. Let's put it that way. With bribery Emperor already in our hand. But the Fremen one, how we got that back? I mean, this Carthag play with our bro Peter de Vries here was goated because it gave us charisma for the Spiceman's Flow round 7, and it gave us the guild bump so that we could stop focusing about that. And then being second in the fight gave us the Fremen bump. I mean, come on. What the hell? Oh yeah, thanks Monkey Unit. 1 minute for the queue, but I'm not gonna do one more game. I'm already pretty tired. My eyes are super dry. But yeah, the intrigues, I mean, a game where you pull that many intrigues and you have none in your hand at the end is a huge indicator that you got everything you needed the right way, the right time. It's crazy. So yeah, 2 alliances, 1 combat, 2 Spiceman's Flows. And there goes that, 11 points. Beautiful. Shifting allegiances, and Peter de Vries did a lot for us. Peter, we got to play him just once, but boy did he carry us there. That was crazy. Esma, we didn't play him a single time in the end, right? We flipped him once with Test of Humanity, played by Armand. That was great. But did we play him once? Maybe once then? Yeah, once, right? I think we did once to get half the friendship. Played him once, right? Yeah, thanks, Paul. But yeah, it was a bit gross, guys. This is the kind of games that you sometimes can win with pure luck, because there was not much more here that brought us to 11. Just what we needed when we needed it. It does feel super good. Yeah, true, Yamidami. Thanks to Siege. We did send him to Siege Tab further to Water to go research round 7. Orchestrated pretty nicely, but lucky for us once again to have research station open for us for our second agent. And yeah, that's it. 1967, I'll take it. Very happy with that. Thanks a lot, everyone in the chat or viewing the game. We are, by the way, 149 on Twitch. If you are there and haven't followed yet, it would be absolutely amazing if you could do right now, so that we reach that milestone on Twitch of 150. But yeah, Mr. Number 1 again. Yeah, Paul, that's true. But don't trigger that too much, because Shipit will wake up and just enter beast mode again. Anyways, thanks a lot, everyone. Have a great one. Hope to see you very soon again. And until then, yeah, peace.